Good morning. Ooh, even when I tie my hair up, it's crazy. It's got a mind of its own. Good morning, Lee. Morning, Joy. Good morning, Alison. Hello, ladies. It's gorgeous out there again this morning. I've been up and done all sorts this morning. I swear the sunshine makes me so much more productive. Puts me in a good mood. Makes me want to get up, do things. Thank you, Joanne. Good morning, Benita. Hi, Joy. All right. Have we all been up early? Have we all got lots done like I have this morning? It's great because I can get all my housework and stuff done before I even start work. So I feel super productive before I even am productive. Morning, Julie. All right. Morning, Mandy. How are we all feeling this morning? So I've been up since about 5 o'clock. I've done some washing. I've put some washing out. I've mopped my kitchen floor. I've hoovered. I've dusted. I've done all sorts again today. And it's only 10 o'clock. And now I'm going to do a day's work, knowing that my housework's done. It's fabulous. Don't it just make you feel so much better? This weather is just lovely. Woke up and the sun was shining. The sky is blue. It's just beautiful. I went outside this morning to put some rubbish in the bin and then realised I'd left my coffee cup on the windowsill outside all night. Anyway, I don't think anybody'd steal a coffee cup. But yeah, all's good in the world and hope everything is wonderful where you are too. So I just thought, I have Monday. I like it. It makes me feel good, makes me feel alive to get up and get stuff done. And it makes me feel like I've been productive, which is great. Happy Monday. Have what? Rang infection in his brain has gone so big. Oh, Sarah. So sorry, my love. Just keep strong, keep going. You've got no option. That's all you can do. Gosh, you're not having much luck, are you, at all? It's not nice. But hopefully, keep going. Just keep going. Keep strong. So, last night, I didn't show the Gabby mum jeans. And they were on the floor in front of me. But because I'd not got a clippy hanger, I didn't put them on the rail. And I then forgot to show them. So, as soon as I'd finished my live and I looked down, I was like, oh, what is that? That's a ticket. I don't know what that ticket's from. Something, tell you. Try my best to keep this bedroom tidy now. I've blitzed it, but sometimes it's like banging my head against a wall. As soon as I'd done my live last night, I realised I had not shown the gorgeous CR t-shirts. Always want to do that on me. I don't know why. They always want to slip off. The same shoulder as well. It's bizarre. Anyway, I love the mint in this. Love it. But we'll talk about the top in a second. I was like, oh my god, I forgot to show the jeans. So I thought, it's okay, I'll show them today. I love mint too. It's probably my favourite colour at the minute. I'm loving all my mint jewellery with these gorgeous mint tops that we're getting in. Mint's big this spring, it's everywhere. So the mum jeans, these are lovely. These are G-Smack, and let me just take my slippers off because it never looks nice with my slippers on. Let me just take my slippers off and show you these jeans. These have got a turn up and they are tapered towards the bottom. And that's what mum jean fit is. They're kind of roomier through the thigh, because let's be honest, we're not straight up and down. Most of us are quite curvilicious on the hips, unless you're like Lisa and she's got super skinny legs. So she did have these on Saturday. If I'm being totally honest, I don't think this style is for Lisa. Lisa's better off with a wide all the way down type of leg, because she's so slender on the leg. They kind of don't fit her right. So I think these are great for curves. These are brilliant. If you like something tapered but you need a bit more room than a skinny, the mum jean is amazing. And it's a bit more comfortable because you have a little bit more wiggle room where you need it, in the bum, in the tum and in the thighs. So I can highly recommend all these mum jeans that we're getting in. And then turn-ups are everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And these are a full length jean, but they come like this with the turn-up, and I think they look gorgeous for the summer like this, because a turn-up, a cheeky little turn-up, looks great in the wide, because you know I've done it with my Amy and they look fabulous in the wide fit. But in a mum fit, that cheeky little ankle grazer length and turn up looks brilliant with a sandal or a slider, or even a wedge if you're going to wear these with a nice little, let's say the Charlie top. the camisole and a wedge and your jewellery and a blazer. It's a perfect going out to meet the girls at any time of day or night kind of outfit. So if you're out and about and then you decide to meet up and you slip into a little cocktail bar, or you're going out for some lunch and you want to look dressed up but not overly dressed, if you're walking through town, if you're in a city, Manchester, Leeds, York, wherever you are, or if you're going to a city for the weekend, this is what I call a super versatile outfit, because jeans go with anything and they're great day or night. Jeans are acceptable on a night time now. They never used to be back in the day, but they are now. And you can totally take these jeans with what you're wearing from a daytime to a nighttime. So if I was wearing these for nighttime, I would get rid of my flats and probably do a small wedge. I would put something a little bit fancier but still really comfortable on top, like the Charlie. I can't wait for that to come in the smaller size, because it's just a little bit too big for me. But the Charlie is a lovely camisole, so it's a little bit fancier, it's a little bit dressier, but it still can be worn during the day. But something like this for daytime, we'll talk about the top in a second. And then your Shelley blazer or your Bailey blazer, or the fabulous new blazers that we're getting in, the ones with the retro prints. Lisa's got one coming with the camo and the skull print, which I cannot wait to see, because that looks amazing on the pictures. So obviously these are new blazers that are coming in if you like something that's bold with a statement. If you like to keep it plain and simple, then we've got lots of nice plain blazers with animal print lining if you just want that little bit of edge. Or the Bailey is just a ruched plain blazer, and we've got that in a gorgeous mint as well. So there's lots of ways you can style up a pair of jeans, basically, is what I'm trying to say, and take it from daytime to nighttime. These are super comfy. Are they true to size? Yes, I would get you 18 for sure, absolutely. These are a 16, I am a 16, and these are an absolute perfect fit. So we all know G-Smack by now, and we know it's got a lovely amount of stretch. So they are comfy, they mould to your body, they warm up to your body, the elastane gets warm and it kind of fits you like a glove. But these do have, can you see, look, these do have extra room through the thigh. So if you're like me and you're curvier on the top and kind of like an hourglass or even an apple, these are going to be great, because you've got, can you see how they're like just a little bit more room here where you need it usually, and then the same in the bum. And they fit really nice. They're kind of almost up to my belly button. I would call these like a mid-rise, but still plenty. If you do have a little bit of a tummy, I do. These do sit lovely. They're not going to fall down, but they do have belt loops. If you want to add a belt to them, you can put a belt on, and they're definitely not going anywhere. If you don't like a belt, I don't think you're going to need a belt with these. G-Smack have got just the right amount of everything in them. So we have had some that have got the elastication on the back there. These don't, but you can see they still fit me and sit perfectly on me. No gapy at the back, none at all. And I am kind of a weird shape in a way, but a classic kind of hourglass. So I've got hippage, I've got thigh, I've got tum, but I do kind of go in the middle there. And sometimes with some jeans, I do get that little gape at the back. There's nothing without a belt, so I know these are going to go nowhere. The elastane keeps them super comfy and super fitted, and I would definitely say this is kind of how they're meant to fit a boyfriend. With no disrespect to Lisa, because she's got no meat on her legs, basically. She carries all the way apple. These are brilliant for an hourglass or for a curvier girl all round. Super comfy, bang on trend. Love the little cheeky turn up. These aren't sewn turn up though. This is how they're produced, because they are ironed to turn up, so they will stay turned up. And when you've washed them, I would probably just iron them again and they'll stay up. They won't go anywhere at all. But you can roll them down and have them full length if you want to. But this is how they come with the turn up, and they've been like ironed flat with the turn up. So it's just beautiful. They're perfect for summer, and I absolutely love them. They do have side pockets. They do have back pockets. You've got all the jean detail on these, and they're kind of like a mid denim colour as well. They're not a stone wash. They're a little bit darker than a proper true light wash, but they're definitely lighter than a mid wash. Hopefully that makes sense. So they're not a stone wash. They're definitely lighter than a mid wash, but they're not what I would call a light denim. So they're kind of somewhere in the middle between a mid wash and a light, but they're not the stone wash. Not massively. I'm not a big fan of stonewash, but I do like the colour of these. In the summer, obviously the jeans tend to get lighter, and these are like a summer denim. Absolutely gorgeous. And I've teamed up this morning with the Marsha. So I did show the Marsha last night. The Marsha comes with its own fabulous necklace. So the necklace has got like a little metal daisy on it, and then you've got like that lovely aqua and the mint stones as well, and then they're like an amber stone on the end. Thanks, Sue. They're like an amber stone there, so you've got a couple of different colours, but they are fairly neutral and they look lovely, and they're super lightweight. So if you're not used to wearing a necklace but you fancy giving a necklace a try, then it comes, the same necklace comes with all the tops. So if you buy more than one colour, you can end up with a few the same, but that's fine. You can always like pass them on to a friend and share the love, or keep them in case you lose one or whatever. So you've got the white in this, and that's a beautiful like perforated print, almost like the crochet pattern that's everywhere, but in a t-shirt. It's lovely. It's not see-through. You can see, you can't really see my underwear underneath, so the holes aren't big enough to show anything, but they are just really bang on trend with this print. They're elasticated on the bottom, so these are like a balloon effect. I'll show you in a second how you can wear these, and it's just a nice little soft relaxed round neck, not a scoopy neck on these. These can't really be worn off shoulder, and then you've got that turn up detail stitched into the sleeve there, and a slight back wing as well, so not tight on the top of the arm. These are gorgeous, and they're called the Marsha, and these are up to a size 22 from a 16, and just $16.99 on these ones. So we've got the white and the stone. You can see the colour difference there. That's the white, and then you've got the stone on these ones. You've also got the fuchsia. As far as I'm aware, all the colours are still available in this gorgeous top, and it's perfect for the weather that we're having right now. So you've also, excuse me, you've also got, I don't know whether I'm getting a bit of hay fever or whether I'm getting a cold. I can't decide. I keep getting a croaky voice, a cough, and I've been sneezing. So I'm like, I've never had hay fever in my life. I hope I'm not starting with it now at nearly 53-year-old. Hopefully not, girls. Orange, so the orange, the fuchsia, the stone, the white. Then you've got classic black in this one, if you still like to wear black even in the summer, as some ladies do. But the favourite for me is this mint. I love this colour at the minute, and I love all the mint jewellery that I'm wearing as well. And all these gorgeous mint colours are tying in nice. I still don't have any news about the jewellery, but hopefully, we did order some a while ago. Hopefully it'll be here soon, because I know you ladies are waiting for belts, earrings, bracelets. I'm sure Lisa's ordered a good selection of stuff, and it'll be here soon. So does anybody want to see anything else from last night? This gorgeous pinstripe dress I've noticed this morning has sold out. You girls have bought these dresses, and I'm so thrilled because I absolutely love this, and it's sold out. So hopefully Lisa will be getting some more of those in, but they are really, really cute, and I'm glad you girls loved them as much as I did last night. And then the magic trousers that came on last night that I had on in the khaki. These are the Sylvia 20 to 26, $24.99. But as you saw them on me, they look lovely as like an oversized, more of a trouser fit than a magic trouser fit on me, and I loved them. So these start at a 20 and go up to a 26, but if you're a 16, 18 and you want them more relaxed fit like I did, then these will still be okay for you. And these are really good quality magic trousers, $24.99. It'd be a figure, really? It better not be. I ain't got time for swollen itchy eyes and all that malarkey. Can you imagine what I look like with swollen eyes looking like a bullfrog? On my photographs, I'll have to just lock myself inside and get one of those air purifiers and not be allowed to. It's a good job I've got artificial grass in the garden, but yeah, I don't need that. Good morning, Janine. So khaki in these magic trousers, navy. We had the lovely light blue in these, and then the black. So just the 4 colours and the 1 size in these. But you saw me in them last night, and I'm a 16, and these still look fabulous in me. They weren't ridiculously oversized to the point where they would fall down, even without drawing the drawstring. But they will. They don't call them magic trousers for nothing. They will go up to a size 26. I'm not looking. I think you've got enough magic trousers, Mandy. So they were the magics. And then I'll just quickly show you the shorts that we had last night. and then I'll leave you in peace and I'll crack on with what I'm doing for the day. So these shorts, they were the 2 necklaces, by the way, and they're still available. Good morning, Fiona. Late to the live at work. We'll let you off. These were the 2 necklaces that were on last night, and as far as I'm aware, these are both in stock still. This beautiful multi-necklace will go with absolutely everything. Let me just pop that on with the top that I'm wearing. Oh, more fingers and thumbs this morning. Either one of these, actually. But I love this one. What's that? Buy some antihistamines. I've got some downstairs. But I don't know. It's probably just a cold or something. I had a headache all day yesterday as well. So this is gorgeous. And this will go with anything. Can you see how it instantly just sits so lovely? All these colours against everything. You've got the mint in there, look. And then you've got the, oh, look at that. Like a pearlised mint. So multicoloured necklaces are probably the most, like, perfect, because they will literally go with every colour. Whatever you're wearing, they tend to bring out the colour in the necklace. This is pastel-y, so very spring summer, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So if you only want a few key pieces of jewellery in your wardrobe, I always recommend a multi-necklace and a plain one. So this just happens to fit the bill and comes in both. So I'll just show you what I mean about it going with every colour. So let's just pop it, for instance, against the fuchsia. Look how nice it looks again. So it's gold on one side and multi on the other. When you've got it on and you turn it, it will sit on the right colour. But look how lovely it looks against the fuchsia. Just to prove a point, and then I'm going to put it at completely opposite with the orange. Fabulous. I did put that on last night with it comes with the necklace as well if you just want the little necklace. But if you want to do the $14.99 one, this one for me is, it's what, excitement of the weekend. Yeah, do you know what? I went out this morning to the bin and I was like smiling to myself. I was like, finally I've cracked it. Finally I walk outside, and my Range Rover always used to make me smile, even right up to the point when I got rid of it. And I literally got rid of it, not because the mileage were high, because it were really low. It were only 60,000 miles, just over, and it were a 14 plate. So, and there was nothing wrong with it at all. And that, I think, is what's upset me the most. Nothing wrong with it, ran like a dream, and I still got excited every time I walked out the door and saw it. But I just thought, it's a 14 plate, I'm ready for something newer. And I've been like this for the last couple of weeks, and then finally, I walk out and I'm like, yeah, I'm happy now. That kind of ticks all the boxes. So that's the neutral as well in this gorgeous colourway of the necklace. So 2 colours, both available as far as I'm aware. But these tops do come with their own cheeky little necklace, which is super cute if you want something a little bit lighter weight. But the neutral and the multi are fantastic. So that is the Marsha top, 16 to 22. And both of the necklaces are $14.99 each. I'll just quickly show you the shorts. I'm not going to show you the crochet top because that sold out last night, obviously. I knew it would. It's fabulous. So these are the orange shorts that I had on with the orange in the Marsha top that I've just shown you, and it looked lovely. We've also got fuchsia in these to go with the fuchsia in the Marsha as well. Look really nice. This is the Marsha, by the way, that I've got on. And we've got colours in this top to match these shorts, and they look gorgeous. We've also got these shorts in the lime. We've got the fuchsia. We've got navy. That always looks black on camera. And then obviously there's the black, so you can see side by side look, they are navy. But when I look at them, they always look navy always looks black. Then you've got the royal, and then you've got the, I'm going to call that denim. Beautiful these, and they're just $11.99. $14.22. They've got elastication on the waist. These do have a really deep, cheeky little pocket on these, so you can get your phone in there if you want to. No back pockets, quite a simple design these in a beautiful print. So I would go pattern on your shorts, plain on the top, but this would look really, really nice, this top, and we've got this in quite a few colours that would match up with these shorts if you want to make them into a little outfit. Beautiful. And then obviously as the weather gets a bit warmer, with these shorts, if you wanted to, we've got the Tony vest. So you could do them holiday or when the weather gets super warm over here. The Tony vest, I think is $8.99 and size 12 to 18. These are 14 to 20. And we've also got the fuchsia and the fuchsia. But fuchsia would also go with navy in the shorts if you don't want to do like the matchy colours. But there's lots to mix and match with. Again, depending on a daytime look or a nighttime look. We've got the fancier camisole like the Charlie. We've got the basic vest, which I think is a staple in everybody's wardrobe. Now we're coming up to the summer season. We've got a couple of different styles and sizes in the vests. And I'm sure we'll probably get more as the weather progresses into the warmer climes like we're getting now. It's lovely. I'm so excited that the sun's finally out and it looks like it's out for the week. It looks like it's staying, which is fantastic. Can Lisa get the Tony vest? Well, we've got larger vests. The Rami. I always forget the name, but I've remembered it this morning. The Rami. Is there plenty of arm room in the Marsha? Yes, I would say so. And I am not skinny by any means on the old upper armage. I mean, that's probably what my arm should look like. And that's what it does look like. I've always had big arms. And obviously as I'm getting older, they're getting less toned and I'm not going to the gym anymore. So I've got the old don't wave bye-bye kind of bingo wing arms. But hey-ho, it is what it is. But yes, I would say, because I am a girly that's got quite big upper arms and broad shoulders, that this has got quite a bit of room in. It's beautiful. So the bottom of it before I go is the what we call a balloon hem, which is lovely, and I really do like this. So you've got a little bit more shape on this than what you would have on a straight down t-shirt. Kind of gives you that hippie, like hourglassy type figure, and with this you can almost pull it down full length and have it like so, which gives you a lot of length, almost like a full, like without the elastication, full length t-shirt. But if you need to, if you're shorter in the torso, you can bring this right up. Like literally you could sit that on your waist, the elastication there up on your waist, and have it really short. So it's entirely up to you. That does expose a little bit more tummy area, but it still gives it a really good length at the back. It's just the versatility of this top is amazing. And then like I do, I kind of sit it mid in between. So it covers my tummy, it covers a lot of my hips and my waist area, but it's not like long, and it sits lovely under blazers at this length as well. But the beauty of the elastic is you can literally sit it wherever you want. So that's the Marsha. Then I've got the Gabby jeans on. So the Gabby jeans are individually sized from a 16 right up to a 26 on these jeans, which I think is amazing. They're full of stretch. They keep the shape beautifully. They sit beautifully. I really do like these. All the jeans that Lisa's getting in at the moment are just amazing, and I want to keep them all. Good morning, Janet. So yeah, another fabulous pair of, minus the slippers, another fabulous pair of mum jeans. G-Smack have done it again, girls. These are beautiful. So they are $29.99, as are most of the G-Smack jeans that we do. Will you stretch the jeans out near the what? Knee. I don't want them to be too tight. Yes, of course. There you go. Can you see? Let me step to the side there, away from the comments. Can you see? They are really quite roomy all the way down, but they are tapered. So they do the mum fit. That's why they call them mum fit. They give you extra room in the thigh, and they are super stretchy. These, I ain't got skinny legs by any means. I am a true 16, an hourglass curvy 16. These don't touch my skin anywhere apart from on the old tummage, but they're supposed to fit you around the tummy area. But through the leg, they are beautifully casual fit, loose, relaxed. I hate anything. I'm so weird. It gives me the ick if anything feels restricted on my arms, on my legs, on my hips. I'm so weird. That's why I have to wear elasticated trousers lower down, because I can't stand the feel of it tight on my tummy. So yeah, they're perfect. They'll be fine. Go true to size on these unless you want them super loose fit, then maybe go up a size. But if you're a 16 and you want them to fit like they fit me, get your 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. They are perfect. They fit exactly how they should. So 16 up to a size 26, individually sized, true to size, $29.99, and they are Beautiful. Right, girls, I'm going. I've got TikToks, videos and all sorts to do. And a trip to the warehouse in my new car, though. Oh, and it's got a double sunroof. Almost a convertible. It's got a big Pan Am like double sunroof thing, which is really fancy. So I can have a bit of sunshine, I can have the breeze on my face without obviously the convertible with no boot. But we've cracked it, I think, with this car, girl, so it'll be a pleasure to drive. I'll be back at 1 o'clock, hopefully, with some fabulous newness. I'll be in conflab with Lisa when I see her to find out what's new at 1 o'clock. So enjoy the sunshine if you're lucky enough to be off today. Get in the garden, girls, get that vitamin D. I wish I'd got time to, unfortunately. I might just open the window while I'm working. So I'll see you all at 1 o'clock. Take care. See you later.